There we
There it
go.
goes. Well, you missed everything.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Angel. I think Angel came in first. A little distracted by all that excitement. Wonder what happened. Maybe the way we started the show.
A button wasn't pressed.
And Mary. Gosh.
I'm sure it is audible now.
All right. Well, I will just repeat myself. Happy Chinese New Year, everyone. It's coming up, the year of the snake. And in honor of that, we will be doing a card for everybody from the fortune cookie deck. It's a very simple, like fortune cookie fortune, but not always as happy, maybe. So we'll just see what you get. It'll be at the start of your readings. This is the card for the collective from the Auspicious Symbols Oracle, and it's number 41, Swallow. And I'll even add that I said, swallow this.
Nobody heard it.
I know. I know. My punchline was lost. Okay, swallow. Fly high and with grace. You are embodying greater love, light, and peace. The swallow is a bird symbol with roots in Old English and Norse legend. In past times, the swallow was associated with divine energy and often represented a soul who had passed from the earth realm to fly into the realm of spirit. The swallow today symbolizes love, loyalty, and a sense of peace when it appears as a messenger or spirit animal. Swallows are low-flying birds who often stay close to the ground and can be found nesting in the eaves and structures of homes. Finding a swallow nest in and around your home is thought to be auspicious, and if you encounter a swallow in your path, it's considered a symbol of good luck. As one of the many bird messengers, the swallow brings positive aspects in all areas of interaction. The swallow flies in as an auspicious nature symbol for you today. Consider the immediate news that swallow is showering you with: love, peace, and good fortune. This symbol may also indicate that someone who has passed recently is showing up with a message or to share that their journey to another realm is complete. Spirit animals may come in for a lifetime or a particular time to support your journey.
Well, I don't really have anything to add.
I'm not done yet because I'm doing it in between your shuffles. Notice if swallow has arrived just when you were seeking connection or confirmation. Positive messages, luck, and good tidings are all flowing to you right now, so make the conscious decision to accept it. Allow the nesting of swallow to provide you protection as you reach out to claim exactly what you need. Very auspicious card, particularly for personal protection, for feeling loved, and for finding a sense of peace, which we all need in our lives, don't we?
It's very nice.
Yes, it is. Can you hand me the card, please?
What was that? Gimme?
I'm going to shuffle all my decks during your oracle reading. Hey, no problem.
Hi, Kara.
Hey, Kara. I'll get you on the list.
Even if you do, I'll know that the difference is you're doing it deliberately while I just did it because it needed to be done.
No. There's, I think there was lots of deliberate.
It's how it made me feel.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm trying to post the list, and nothing happened. Let's try it again.
So what is our first question then, ma'am?
I don't know, but I'm trying to post the list. You mind?
Ah, I see. Well, I can see what the first question is.
My computer keyboard. I think my whole computer is going to crash. All right. Okay. Well, our first person is Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Were you wealthy in your most recent past life?
Oh, darn it. Where did I put that?
Okay, we'll do the usual 3 cards, and if we don't feel we have a satisfactory answer, we'll try a yes-no.
man, Jackie. I think I moved my past life deck. I could have almost given it a maiden voyage, but I can't find it.
And I'm going to use my new to me, but not very new, Tarot Gothica.
And while he's shuffling, I will
Shuffle
do
too.
the fortune cookie. And give it to you first. Don't you put those cards out yet.
Okay. It's good to be coordinated.
Hey, I'll give you a roll. Pick one out for Jackie. It better be good. No pressure.
Opportunities.
Yay!
A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action. Plus a special family reunion looks likely.
Nice.
All right,
There's
so
your fortune cookie.
So here's your cards for the question. And our first one is the reversed Queen of Wands. Then we have the upright Queen of Cups. Well, I don't know. Maybe you pegged it. It sounds like you're a queen or some
You
sort.
were definitely, it looks like female.
And then we have the reversed King of Swords.
Are you kidding? It's all court cards.
Let me just make sure. I'm sorry. The middle card is the Six of Cups upright.
That's it.
And the first one isn't a court card either. It's the Three of Wands reversed. Well, they have little crowns there, and then they have a vague number underneath it.
Which deck is this again?
The Tarot Erotica, or the Tarot Gothica.
Gothica.
Sorry, not Erotica, Gothica. So it's very dark. Well, maybe.
All right, so let me get this straight now. We do have the Six of Cups, which I think is good because that represents a happy past life. You were very happy and content. The Three of Wands reversed, though, indicates, though, that you faced an uncertain future, I think. You faced uncertainty as you grew. Your childhood was very good. You were taken care of. However, I wonder about that King of Swords there reversed. I hope that's not you, but it just, go on. What do you want to say?
Well, coming from the idea of a family connection maybe that would connect you to money or power of some sort, this could be saying that maybe there was somebody, not necessarily you, but somebody who squandered or somehow lost the fortune or the prestige. Maybe they under or over invested and lost money, or something devastated the family or the fortune. And I like to think that maybe there was some sort of opportunity that they missed that might have changed that. You know, the Three of Wands reversed could be the idea that maybe they didn't challenge themselves in a way that they should have with that. Again, I don't think these are pertaining to you in that past life. Just a feeling I have, though.
I don't know. I feel it's pertaining to you. I think that there's something to be said for that. I think that maybe there was somebody, you know, whether it was a father figure, whether it was somebody who ruled, you know, the world, the community you lived in, that seemed to, you know, wreak some havoc, made some decisions that made you fear for your future. You know, I can think of a lot of different ideas here. Maybe, for example, witch hunts and stuff like that. I think of things that could have affected a population, some bad decisions that were being made that either caused maybe poverty or a lot of uncertainty to set in, where people were afraid of their livelihoods or their life. Maybe it was war.
Well, I should clarify that the cards make me feel this is more about that family experience, or aspects of your experience there that are not exactly specific to you as a person. So I know that's
Right.
kind of vague too, but
I see what you're saying. That's fine.
So the question...
No, because I sort of was too. Well, the question was she wealthy? And I think you were comfortable growing up. You had a comfortable upbringing, which means, you were able to sustain yourself, I think, and live in comfort and happiness. But something shifted. Something shifted as you got older. So it's kind of a mixed bag. I believe I'm answering your question, but it's kind of a mixed bag here where you may have came from some money, but it may have gotten lost either through some patriarch in the family's bad decisions, or somebody who was ruling the community or area that you lived in.
And I want to address some of the new comments and folks coming in, but I would also say, Jackie, too, that for what it's worth, I get a sense that maybe you were in the UK somewhere in this past life too, Britain, the UK. It's just a feel, it's just intuitive.
Okay, Mary, I've removed you, and I love that.
Thank you, Mary, and appreciate all you do with the things you give to the community.
We have a few people who like to just come in and watch, or are willing to give up their turns because we're getting busy and all that stuff. So appreciate that. And you're welcome to stay as long as you can.
Marita and Preeti have joined us too. So, hey, we are adding you, in case you're wondering. All right, so we need those, the Lenormands.
Yep.
All right.
I just want to add them to the list and remove Jackie. I'm just updating it.
You're welcome.
All right. So yeah, I was shuffling away here, thinking about this, Jackie. I may DM you later if I get around to finding my past life deck. I really want to give that a trial run. I might just throw you a card to see if it adds anything to this. But
well, we are way overdue for having a special theme night for that. We did a couple of those, but it's been a couple of years now. It's been 2 to 3 years since we did them.
I'm using my Cupid Lenormand because we're getting close to Super Tarot Love Month. We have the Scythe.
All right, so the first one in Lenormand is the Scythe.
And the Stork.
And the Stork.
So I really...
It's kind of like what you said.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like war or some acts, aggressive acts, or fast actions maybe caused, what you thought was a great life or a new beginning to fade away.
Right. It feels like it aligns with the tarot a little bit here, that maybe there were an opportunity for increasing or for maintaining, and it didn't happen. Somebody maybe made the wrong decision, which caused the feedback of the Scythe. So I guess your instincts are right, and we may have been able to give you a couple more details.
I think your instincts are right for a part of your lifetime, but some of it was left with some real, I don't know how much trauma, but, like a lot of your hopes and dreams got upended, perhaps, and maybe the comfortable life you had led by some very poor decision-making on someone's part. And I don't think that someone was you. So,
that's
good luck
what I
with
think
that.
too. Alrighty, so we are on Rajeshwari, I think.
Rajeshwari.
Hi, Raj.
I'm going to get that out in 1 second.
And Rajeshwari asked if Rajesh thinks about them. Are they going to marry them? Is he my twin flame?
Okay. Is somebody with an M?
What?
The name is somebody...
No, it's a name similar to Rajeshwari's. They say Rajesh.
Okay, so R. Yeah. All right. Okay, so Rajeshwari, we're going to do a fortune cookie for you.
Hi. And you're welcome, Jackie, of course. Thank you for being a loyal follower and a loyal supporter.
You are very welcome. Gotta figure out where I put my deck. It might be in a drawer I have over here. I thought I kept it down here because I'm still working with it.
Okay, and this is your fortune cookie, fortune Rajeshwari, before we start. Oops, I didn't pull those back.
I'm sorry.
And it's tough and trying times. So let me read that. Tough times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs.
Wow, that's a hard task in today's world because so many people are negative right now, depending on where you live. But, tough times just should be met with resolve. So you might have some struggles in some area of your life, this fortune is saying. And hey, forewarned is forearmed, I always say. Good luck with that. Now, let's see what we get. And it's my tarot. And I couldn't find my Chinese
I suddenly had
decks,
that dreadful feeling like,
but I did find actually my Floating Worlds deck, which is nice. And I have some Japanese or anime themed decks here. I also have the Tarot de Hearts, which kind of has the heart element for Super Tarot Love Month in its own way.
Jackie, is Brian Weiss the Many Mansions psychotherapist, or he's a psychologist? If he is, because I'm thinking that sounds familiar, a really good friend of mine in metaphysics, Cindy, really loves his book, Many Mansions something.
It's Many Mansions something, I think.
I can't quite recall the title. Many
And
Lives, Many Mansions, or something like that.
And he is.
He probably has a number of other works in his vein too. Thank you.
All right. So it's R's feelings and will they marry them, right? It's kind
Right.
of
Is he the twin flame?
yeah. Oh.
Will they marry him? Is he the twin flame? So kind of all of that.
Huh. Well, we have the Nine of Pentacles upright.
Nine of Pentacles is upright.
We have the Eight of Cups upright.
Oh, I like that. That's cute.
Pretty. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles upright. Wow. Well, it is interesting. I can
Do you
see
want to see these?
a couple things here. I do want to see that. What you got?
The bear and the ring.
Wow.
So this looks kind of interesting, of course. There's the ring. Let's see if I can
Well,
align these
there's
a little
potential here. I don't want
Definitely
to get your
potential.
hopes up too high or too low. Because on the one hand, I sense this person is very independent thinking, very content and happy in their own little world right now, too. It's almost as if they feel like they could just be content living alone. That's a lot of times the case with the Nine of Pentacles, but it also could indicate just somebody who is doing very well in life. They seem to be in a good place. I look at, what is that next
The
card?
Eight of Cups.
The Eight of Cups. It seems as though they definitely want something more out of life, though. If I combine it, they may be content where they are right now, but that Eight of Cups is always saying they want something more. And so maybe that's true in their romantic life as well. They're looking for that perfect soulmate. Are you that one? Well, you asked a question, and we have the Ten of Pentacles here. And I think the Ten of Pentacles here indicates a potential for growth and long-term commitment in this relationship. And I'll get to the Lenormand later. Go ahead.
Well, Rajaswari, I sort of see this like a little story in a way. It sort of moves as a story for me. So it's only slightly maybe different from what Banshee said. But I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles, and I'm wondering if Rajas was sort of like not in your life at all, or not for a very long time. If you knew him a long time ago, you were content to be on your own somewhat. You sort of felt, a sense of being secure on your own. Or maybe that's them.
Maybe that's them.
Maybe
yeah.
that's them. I think it could be them, because this says maybe they were looking for you. You were the person they were traveling towards. I like the metaphor, the Eight of Cups, of a person moving towards something that fills them with more light or promise.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
So I sort of see that could be possible. And then it ends with a happy family. So maybe this does indicate a relationship that would end in a marriage and a bonding.
It's indicating the possibilities are there. And, you have the ring, which is a commitment, and the bear. I think what this is all going to hinge upon is if, one or both of you really feel that committing to each other will make them stronger. In other words, that this bond is there to make both of you, or one of, at least them, if that's what they're thinking about this relationship, does this make me a stronger, better person? Does this make me feel more secure and happy in life?
Rajasari wants to know if it's a twin flame. And that would be another reading. We're sort of just trying to pull it together. But I feel strongly there is some connection that is either twin flame or maybe soulmate.
Let's do a quick yes/no on that. Do the quick one.
The boss says we're going to do a quick yes or no for you.
Yes.
Here you go.
We'll ask.
And so we will ask that question inherently. Is Rajas your twin flame?
Go on. I put my deck away, didn't I?
Well, I could
No.
Okay.
Use the same deck. I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking.
Meanwhile, I will mention that
yes, what are you going to mention?
we are back on Thursdays. There's our schedule for these live streams. Of course, we have other recorded programs and another dedicated live show, the Happy Hour, on Saturdays. Also, we're going to do the lightning round that we've been talking about. It's just kind of a quick 1 hour, and it's not question driven so much as subject driven. So we're not expecting somebody to say, will so and so get married?
Right.
We're saying love reading, and then we'll see if we pick that up and tell you what we see.
It's only going to be one card and quick readings. All right.
Yeah, we're really close, Angel. We were up to 798 yesterday after happy hour. We may have dropped another one or so, but
yeah, we were at 798 and then we dropped a
close.
couple again. I don't know why that keeps happening.
We're in that painful stage.
But we really did have, well, that's always happened, but we really did have some real recent growth, and we really appreciate that. Naya, hi.
I'll put her on.
Because it seems like we went from 770 something to 790 pretty quickly.
The last 13 or so really moved quick.
Well, this is indicating no, Rajaswari, but don't let that disappoint you. It's the Queen of Swords, and she came up upright. And I think here what this is saying, though, but you are like a very balanced match for each other. It's like this, you don't have to be a twin flame necessarily to have, something blossom into romance and love. As a matter of fact, twin flames often don't keep it together, do they?
Right. It seems like they keep bouncing back and forth.
So I think that this is saying no, but you are a very well-balanced and you just have a meeting of the minds, I think, the two of you.
To me, the idea of the Queen of Swords also presents as when a woman, a strong woman, a woman, who's used to being independent, is capable of sharing power, decision-making, etc., with somebody that may, in fact, be their mate. So, Rajaswari, even if Rajas is not your twin flame or soulmate, it still has a look of being like the potential for a good relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. So keep hope out there. I think it might work out for you two.
Alrighty then.
Good luck with that.
We're on Ladybug Love.
Yes, we are. And Ladybug Love, I'm going to draw a fortune card for you.
And Ladybug Love asked us something like this yesterday during happy hour, so we referred her back here. Have someone done any work against me because I'm in pain? And that's a pretty serious question. And I'm going to use my Gothic Tarot for that. I use it a lot on Goth Tarot Show.
And if it's not very clear for any reason, we'll do that yes, no.
We will absolutely do a yes, no for you, Ladybug. And I'm so sorry
Take care, Rajaswari.
Good night. Thank you, Naya. We'll get that.
You're going to say something? I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, that this may be happening to you, Ladybug. It is serious, of course, and we understand.
I'll just take the top one, I have a feeling. Oh. Well, this one is about travel. You want to just put it out and read it?
Travel. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others.
So travel can mean a lot of different things. It's traveling upward or traveling around in your career, maybe something moving in your love relationships. It's a positive card. Nice. All right.
All right, so here are the cards for your reading, Ladybug. The first one is the star, and it's upright, so I like that. It's a dark star, I guess, but it's likable. The next one is the reversed Nine of Cups. And then it's the reversed Emperor.
Huh. Well, I don't know if you feel you angered someone, because maybe somebody didn't get what they wanted from you. If there's any hanky-panky going on, it almost seems as if it is somebody just very upset. And sometimes, I will say that people don't have to always do an actual working on you. What they do is, though, they have all these bad vibes that are, filling them, that it sends out energy,
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Energy. So I'm not sure if it's that or an actual working, but I will say this: somebody's not happy, and they feel as though maybe they didn't get what they wanted or expected out of you, and they may be acting out.
I think the important card is the star, because I think, to me, this suggests that if you know in your heart you are really acting in accordance with good principles, that you did not purposely try to harm them or cause them problems, you will be rewarded, or your destiny will get better. You will find hope again. I do think that the Emperor reversed, Ladybug, maybe indicates that somebody is trying to disempower you, or somebody is trying to taint or corrupt people around you, and they may be trying to leave bad impressions with others. This could, maybe like Banshee says, just result in a sense of feeling vulnerable enough to where maybe you are, receiving some sense of harm or dread through that.
Yeah, I like that. I didn't address the star for a reason, but that's okay. I'm glad you did. I feel here, what is the star telling me? Karma will prevail. If you did nothing wrong, you have nothing to be ashamed of. Karma will prevail here. If you were just giving somebody tough love or just putting up a boundary, you're in the rights, and your destiny will get better. Things will improve for you.
Hi, Sharon.
And here's another thing. Let's look at this, Mr. O. You'll find this interesting.
It's the snake. And it's the book. So what do you make of that?
I think you're going to find out about either somebody betraying you or having not good thoughts about you. The book is about finding things out, right? And so I think, if you, or maybe you yourself are going to put two and two together if you really feel this is deliberate, or somebody feeding this energy. I feel you can overcome it. And I feel that you should, rely on that fact. I think, and if anything is coming your way, the best thing to do is not to send it back. Never send something back, because it's like a ping pong ball. You send it back, they send it back. You send it back, they send it back. Take that energy and transform it.
Yes, I think that's what she's saying.
It may be revealed to you, or you may figure it out for yourself. You might just figure it out for yourself. So, because I think the book, you're going to find out somebody has some kind of ill intent or grudge. And maybe that's just going to lead you to deduce that, you probably are the one that sent me that energy, whether you know you did or not. Because I'm not sure it's totally with intent or just out of anger.
Okay. So we will add you, Shan. And I wanted to mention, I didn't really get around to that reversed Nine of Cups.
Oh.
I sort of feel like it adds to the idea that we're seeing with the reversed Emperor. And the idea that maybe, this is a bad person and you will probably figure it out because maybe it's just too clear that they are sending you very bad vibrations. For some reason, I don't feel, Ladybug, that they are specifically working magic or anything intentional against you. But I do feel that maybe it would be good for you to say prayers for yourself or do meditations. Try to see yourself protected in a circle of light, things like that, because their bad vibrations maybe are powerful enough to impress on you. And so you need to watch out for that.
And try to visualize something. I don't want to give you the whole, we've done this thing before with swifting of energy. But what I would say is just kind of imagine that energy that's being sent to you, that you have the ability to capture that and use it positively, constructively, and not send it back, because when you do that, you're just inviting it to come back again.
Exactly. Think more about protecting yourself and maybe finding that energy just dissipates and goes nowhere.
So good luck with that.
Good luck. Let us know how it goes.
And I hope you feel better soon.
Yes, we do. Right, I knew you said that before, and that's what the cards felt like, Ladybug. Like, it did feel like it's a coworker or somebody who doesn't appreciate you. So I hope you're able, to recover from that and move ahead. I think karmically it will happen.
I didn't get that full vibe from the card. I mean, the Emperor could be a leader or your ruler, perhaps, who has malevolent intent because he was reversed, but I don't know. So anyway, it could be work. It didn't really, to me, indicate where it's coming from, other than the fact with the snake there and the book, you'll find out.
Yeah, it's just what I felt about it. Plus, I know they've mentioned the coworker thing before. Yep. Anyways, thank you, Jamies. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. And we are now on Lena. I think we're on Lena.
Hi, Lena.
Hi, Lena.
All right, I got to get a deck out. I guess I'll use my...
And Lena says, is there any increase coming on the salary for or in the next 3 months?
Will there be a salary increase?
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do your fortune cookie before I shuffle the deck. Mr. O, by the way, is using the romantic Lenormand. I'm using I'm using, of course, the Cupid Lenormand. And let's see, what do you got here? I'll let you pick this one for Lena.
That big one.
They're a little slippy.
They are. Signs.
Signs,
everywhere a sign. Signs, your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear.
Well, that's a nice one.
That's very
a nice fortune.
So I like that. It feels like good luck is coming to you.
Yeah.
Either related to the question or just because it's more of a general, I think. Yes. You're welcome, Ladybug. Good luck to you.
Take care, Ladybug.
Thanks, Jackie. A lot of times we have to just remember that we can create some sort of sense around ourselves. It could be an extension of our aura. You could imagine it that way. Or it could just be the sense of surrounding ourselves with some sort of white or light circle or energy. And that's a lot of what really magic is just imagining as hard as you can what you want to happen.
Well, somewhere on our YouTube channel, we have the swifting of energy that we did. And that's really a good thing to do to dispel negative things being brought to your way, negative energy, and transmuting it, transforming it like an alchemist. Take that energy and make it positive. Turn it to white light. And it is that process in that that ritual working to go from the darkness to a more neutral color to white light, and you take it there in steps. I really like that one. It's very empowering.
Good for you, Jackie. I should do more of that myself, actually.
Well, so this is about money, and if there's going to be an increase, and the first thing I get is the Ace of Swords upright. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
And then we have the Two of Pentacles upright. Is that Two of Pentacles? Yes.
Yes, it is. And it's upright, like you
But
said.
then we have another two, and this one is reversed, the Two of Wands.
Hot potato. No, it's a fish or
So
something.
one of those good news, bad news things, but not terrible. All right,
Alrighty,
yeah.
so the lilies and the book. Sorry. All right.
Well, I could really go two ways with this one, Lena. I mean, it looks good to start. You've got a victory of some sort, but what that victory is kind of what makes me wonder. Because you also have the Two of Pentacles here, and the Two of Pentacles almost indicates to me that things might remain stable. Like, in other words, there's going to be no major increase, there's going to be no major decrease. Things are going to stay in a kind of tenuous balance. And why am I saying that? Because the Two of Wands there, it just kind of makes it feel to me that if you're planning on getting this raise, it may not happen. But on the other hand, I almost feel like maybe staying with you where you are at is the best thing you might be able to hope for at this time. For example, some companies, in the U.S. anyway, they're cutting back on staff and stuff. There's layoffs. The government is cutting a lot of people's jobs for political transfer of wealth or other reasons. And so, it might be best... It might be best that you just, are able to stay stable for a while. But on the other hand, it may be that you may get something, but other things may, make it not seem like it was that great a raise, right?
That could be it, and we may want to just do a definitive yes/no.
Yeah.
I get the feeling like it doesn't suggest a raise. It may suggest something that gives you some slight advantage, the Ace of Swords, but it may not be necessarily in the financial realm. I sort of feel these two counter each other in effect, and their energies just sort of suggest a sense of a stability and an inability to move beyond that necessarily. So I don't feel it's clear there's a raise going on here with the Lenormand.
Yeah, I didn't get there, but
it just seems like it feels like the proposal or situation coming to you is suggesting that they will look into this after a while, or that they want to kind of hold you off and let it keep growing. They want this whole idea to take longer to reach that conclusion, I think.
Well, I think you're going to find out it's going to take a little bit longer, whether it's because of their own economic concerns right now or other reasons. It may take a little bit longer for that, and I think you're going to find that out with the book there. So, yeah, that's what we see, but you want to do that? You mentioned the yes-no. Did you?
Can we?
Yeah.
All right, those are your cards then.
I know. I'm getting the brunt of the yes-no so far.
Well, we could always have a specific yes-no deck if we wanted, right?
That's true.
Since we're doing all these other ones. Just something we agree on and have ready for that.
So if it comes out yes, my guess would be that it may take to the end of this 3-month
2
period.
months or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, 2 months, 3 months.
It was 3, I think. So, the details may be in what the cards are actually talking about too, of course.
Do you want to pick up my cards?
I will.
All right. Number 1.
The only one.
Well, it's the Knight of Wands reversed. And the Knight of Wands means yes, but you will have to work for it. So my feeling is if it does come through, there's going to be some strings attached. Either more work, more responsibility they're going to expect from you in order to obtain that. And the Knight of Wands reversed indicates there's delays here, right? Isn't that what it's saying? So even though it's a yes to your question, there still may be a longer time before this happens.
There's a sense of a conditionality because of that. And so it could be that they're going to say, well, if you can do this, if you can do such and such, and I don't know the nature of your work, but, you know, they'll want to see more productivity of some sort before they might guarantee you, you know, some increase. So it really feels like it could happen, but they're going to try to put the most of it on you and your actions.
And I feel here that, yes, you're probably going to at some point get a raise, and it may not seem as great because of other expenses, costs of living, or whatever. It still may not put you at a great advantage, and it will take a little bit longer, I think, than your time frame. Just a little bit longer.
Right.
I wish you luck with that.
Good luck, Lena. Okay, so Libra cusp is up, and I know Libra left us a question. Let's see what that was. I thought this was interesting too, if you're here still. Is my birthmark a part of my past life? Ooh. That's a fascinating idea because, of course, we probably have come across this before. I know it's come across in some literature fiction, you know, but also too in psychic investigators, that kind of idea.
Well, how do you want to do that one?
Well, I'll throw the 3 cards, but I think ultimately we might go...
Looks like this is yes-no day. Yeah, we might.
Yeah.
I think, but let's see. I was thinking maybe it is just a flat-out yes-no, but let's
try it. We can just be succinct, as they say.
I always like a challenging question.
I'm going to use the Dark Angels Tarot for that.
You're welcome, Lena.
I know, it is interesting. Let's see.
I'm going to let you pull a fortune again.
Yes.
For Libra. Right. Change. A change of residence, partner, career, or job is on the cards. You're restless in need of a change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. So, I mean, focus it to your own life here. I know you said you're not working, and maybe you're settled now where you live, but some major change is coming, and so it'll probably be good for you because you really want some change in some particular area of your life.
I think it sounds fortuitous, and I know there's any number of things going on in your life that could have really good changes. You know,
change is good.
Changes about your kids or changes about other things in your life. So watch for that. Good luck, of course. So let's see. The question is, the birthmark has something to do with a past life. Ooh. It's the World. And the World is upright.
Interesting.
It's the 5 of Cups, which is upright. And does that look like a 7? It's so light.
Yeah, oh. Wow.
Count them, I guess. The picture.
I know.
Probably is a 7.
It is,
right?
7.
Yeah.
It's got to be 7 with all those there. Yeah, 1,
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And the upright 7 of Wands. Well, did they mark you? Is it like from, like some ritual mark from a tribal existence and you were one of the people that defended the tribe? Okay, that was going way off there, but...
God, I mentioned the witch trials already once, but
I was thinking of like nomadic prehistoric.
I know what you were thinking of. I'm talking about me.
I understand.
I was just saying, because birthmarks are things that they looked at there.
That's true.
And so I'm kind of wondering if that's where this is coming from. And it's also because of the tenor of some of the cards here as well. I mean, when you think about it, you've got that 5 of Cups, which is loss and sorrow and despair. And then you have that 7 of Wands, having to fight for your rights and stand up for your life, maybe, in some way. So, I mean, this could be a mark. Like he said, he's going back to prehistoric. And I mean, maybe if you look different then, it was a mark against you in the tribe you were in. And so you might have been abandoned or something. You might have suffered a loss.
But what about the world?
Well, I think the world is to say that this completes something. Having this mark in this life again might complete something for you.
Which in itself is sort of a sense of it being about past lives, because maybe...
I thought that too.
Yeah. So maybe...
We need to do a past life show again. I know
we do.
It's such fun. Whether you believe in it or not, you get a lot out of it. It's
entertaining,
such fun.
yeah, too.
Yeah. All right. But...
Lenormand?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's an interesting question, Libra. I didn't think we'd be able to answer it, but I do think, yes, it is from a past life. Whether it's from something like the witch trials or something else, I feel here, it completes something that you have this mark again. It's like, the other thing about the world, right? It's full circle. All right.
It's the writer and the house. And the house is sort of before the writer, so it influences the writer, perhaps. It was a long time ago, so you have a great memory, Angel.
Goodness. But they were fun. We try to have a lot of fun. And I have so many decks to think about using now for them. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So I'll have to come up with something good. All right. Well, I think here, house is safety, security, comfort, and you're moving towards that now. Where in the past, this birthmark was, a sign of trauma or caused problems in your life or crisis. Now it's almost like a badge of, change for you in security, how far you've come, how much you've traveled to more of a place of comfort from that life you once had.
In some way, it sort of reminds me of what I said about maybe this is something that sort of indicates a tribal identity from a previous era, perhaps long ago. The idea of the home being the foundation or the tribe, the group in this instance, and it rides with you towards this or other or future incarnations.
Well, that's what we have for you.
So I think there's a good likelihood that it's true.
Everybody keeps pushing the past life.
Well, you know what? We could repurpose an occasional lightning round for that. Where just every card is
the lightning round is going to be occasional. I mean, there may be one a month, at most. So.
But the lightning round could be if you come to this show, you're just getting a past life reading. One card, though.
I think with Super Tarot Love Month, there'll be lots of activities. Now, admittedly, if we do a past life next month, it may have to do with love and romance from past lives, but we'll see. We'll talk. Doesn't have to be.
Jamie's Cowboys is up.
Jamie's Cowboys is up.
For a general reading, and you're going to do your fortune?
Well, yes, I am. I'm sorry. I'm going to be using my Storyteller's Tarot because it does have the pentacles are represented by Chinese Asian culture, so
Sounds
and myths,
nice.
so all right. And I'll pull this one for Jamie.
I guess we did one a little more recently then, if Jackie remembers it, or I'm not sure.
Well,
was
no,
it a while
it's
ago?
been quite a while, over a year, I'm sure. Pretty sure about that.
Oh, I thought I got to pick it.
I said I was going to pick it for Jamie, but you probably didn't hear that.
Now that you've finished picking your...
Because I let you pick two in a row. I pick one once in a while. Hey, you have challenges though, Jamie, and it just says here, take time out from problems or conflicts or approach softly to avoid making matters worse. So in other words, sometimes when we have challenges, a softer approach is more necessary. This reminds me of the strength card in the tarot in a way, where, you don't always have to be aggressive in your management of a challenge or a crisis in your life. Take a softer, more calmer, disciplined approach.
Okay.
That's the fortune. All right.
So, general reading then.
Hi, Jasmine. I think we can get you in.
Hi, Jasmine. Jasmina.
Oh, I gotta do that, rat.
We have added you to our list.
If my J will work, I probably have to do lowercase. There, I'll just get the name in. And let's see, let's resend it. There. My only regret about this deck is it's so wide and it's cardboardy. So it's harder for me to do my ruffle with these cards. That's for sure. All right. So just a general, right? Mm-hmm. Well, we have the Four of Swords upright.
Four of Swords upright.
I like this though. Wow, and it's so beautiful. The Sun is upright.
Oh, that is very beautiful. I like that.
And the Two of Swords is reversed. Interesting, you got the 2 and the 4.
Yes. How true, eh? Two of Swords. Okay, so
well, and the Sun in the middle. So I basically feel here. Well, go ahead. I want to see those. I do. Yeah, okay. That's all right. Yeah.
Cross and the Rider.
Well, Jamie, yeah, you might be going through a little bit of a challenging time.
Challenges was the fortune.
Challenge was the thing where I think you really need to step back from things for a while. Whether it's because of health concerns, because the Four of Swords is a card of rest and recuperation, okay? Or if it's something else that has happened. But I feel here you will move towards better health. But that being said, you have the Rider and you have it, and maybe this could be because of some news you received that, causes you to step back from things. I don't want to say it's anything like you lose a job or something, but I feel here you get some news that causes you to step back from things. Maybe it's news from a doctor. And, whatever the case may be, there may be some grief or depression about this, but everything is going to turn out okay. Whatever moves are made, whether it's by people who are taking care of you or whatever moves you make to right a situation that goes wrong, the sun will come out again. You will be successful, and you will return to vitality if it is a health matter.
Is it possible that you are maybe contemplating or planning some sort of retreat or move that may take you to a place that feels better for your health or better for your mental health, or warmer, even just warmer, the sun could be about that. The Two of Wands also feels like this is something that maybe you have been thinking about or wondering about. It may be in accordance with the idea that you need to either pull back, retreat, find a mode for recovery. But the indications are like you kind of have an idea of how you can do that. The sun is also illuminating.
Right. No, I think it all ends up okay. So consider whatever happens something that will pass, okay? And you will come through it okay.
So what is the cross?
The cross is about grief and sorrow.
Okay. Because I didn't really get there yet.
And it could be sadness. It could be a loss. So when I think about that in terms of, what I saw, well, it could be a loss. There's no other card
here. The Rider?
Here
Is that what you want me to tell you?
No. No, I was thinking of a card from another reading here. But at any rate, it just could indicate some depression over something you've lost. And when I thought about the move, that's what I wanted to say, the Two of Swords, it could be you get news of a decision that's made about you or affects you in some way that causes this loss or depression of some sort. And you feel you have to pull back for a while. And you will come back into your power, into your light eventually. It will happen.
Well, maybe, the move, of course, could be about, you need to change a point of view in your head. You need to move for emotional balance and support. I can absolutely see that, too, that sometimes when we pull back, it's about recovery and we're not physically moving, but we are sort of moving to a space within ourselves or adjacent that we can use to work on issues, hopefully.
Well, anytime the sun is in a reading, though, you're going to persevere through this. You're going to get through this. So I want you to keep that in mind, because the sun reminds, in many ways, is like the clover in the Lenormand. Things are bound to get better.
This is about the trial that you've mentioned once or twice, isn't it? Yeah.
So good luck with that.
Aisha, we can add you. You'll probably be a while because we have a bit of a list before you. But thank you for leaving your question there, too. Like I said, it may be a while before we get to that question. There's probably about 7 or 8 other questions before you. But we'll add you. And maybe that'll...
9 to be exact.
What?
9 before.
Okay. And so that may be our last one, considering it's after 3.
Well, I only have 14 people.
I know, but we have to...
All right.
Well, if you want to do lots of overtime, okay. Leave the list open.
Lots and lots, trust me. As you can see, maybe there's sun out today. It's a little bit warmer. It's about 30 degrees, but it still feels like 22 here. Doggone it, but we're getting there.
And what did that mean?
We're warming up. Oh, what are you giving me? Oh, yeah. So we are on, hold on a minute. Let me post it.
Serene.
Oops, Serena's up. Darn.
Hi, Serene. And I know you left your question. I'm going to go fish it out. Will Abdu Rahman come towards me and meet me next month? All right. That's pretty clear, pretty forward. And I will use my Egyptian thematic Nefertari deck.
Yeah, you can leave your question. Absolutely, Marita.
Yeah, that's fine. You
We
just
will
may have
read
to. We will read for you. Absolutely, we appreciate you.
And Zareen, I'm going to pick a fortune cookie.
What's that?
I'm picking a fortune cookie for Zareen.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So I don't know if anybody heard Kara, but Post Malone has is working with Oreo cookies, and they're coming up with a cookie that will have salted caramel ribbon through a shortbread cream. Boy, does that sound good. And then there'll be a light and dark cookie outer for the Oreo, for the cookie part. It just sounds yum.
So I want one of those, Blizzard ice creams where they mix broken up Oreo cookies in it, but I want that cookie in it.
You want that cookie.
And
you have to take a bag there and say, here, put these in there.
And then salted caramel ice cream flavor
That'd
too.
be wonderful. Love salted caramel.
Yes, who wouldn't, Zareen? I get it.
It's hard not to like it. I'll pick this card. Well, Serene, you've got care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. So it's just, to me, this kind of reminds me of the Fool reversed in a way. It's just like, don't take any unnecessary risks. Be careful and watch your back. I had an oracle card recently where I talked about this. There's so many scams, so many ways people can take advantage of each other nowadays. So do take care. I think that's all this card is saying. Take care because it's crazy out there.
All right. So to your question then, will Abdurrahman come towards me and meet me next month? And if we don't feel we have a satisfactory answer, we'll do a yes or no. Okay, so our first card is the moon upright.
Let's go forward. I'm dying to see.
Then we have the upright Knight of Pentacles.
Knight?
Knight.
Yeah.
And then we have the reversed Hermit.
Maybe.
Definitely some maybe vibes here, or
but
better.
It's hard to say. Now, what was the exact question?
I'll read it. Will Abdu come towards me and meet me next month?
Next month. Maybe.
Well, the moon measures time in monthly increments.
Yeah, I like that.
So we have an upright moon. Maybe this sort of gives that edge that maybe this would happen next month or in a month's time.
But the moon is also about uncertainty and not really getting the whole picture of things. And I think Abdul, Knight of Pentacles here, maybe a little bit slow, maybe very slow and deliberate about planning things. And so it's hard to say if they will move fast enough to make it happen next month. Maybe that's what's causing some of the uncertainty, is their own kind of sluggish or slow moving. But really, the Knight is upright.
Yes.
So I would just say this, if there's any reason that he's moving slowly, there's probably a good reason for it.
It may be that he's not moving with, incredible sense of movement towards you, but he is moving in a direction that may include you, is what it looks like. There may just be some other things that don't necessarily make your meeting their number one priority.
And what's the last card?
The last card is the Hermit reversed, and that's the one you said maybe. Because the Hermit reversed does sort of look like somebody who's coming out of a point of seclusion or aloofness and maybe coming forward to more public stuff.
Exactly. It feels to me like they may be finally deciding it's time to come out and get together with you. I think that's a positive here. Whether it will happen exactly in that time frame, I'm not sure, but I think it's leaning that way. And here, take a look at that.
So in Lenormand, we have the crossroads. And we have the garden.
Now, doesn't the garden kind of fit in with that Hermit?
I think so.
So the garden might be saying he might be getting ready to get out there and meet you and get socially engaged. And I feel here the crossroads like maybe he is making the decision of when he's going to do that or that he is going to do that.
Well, we have the Crossroads and the Knight, which both have a sense of movement to some degree, most degrees.
But then we have the Crossroads and the Moon, which also can indicate decision hasn't been made yet. Is he still at the crossroads?
It looks like it's somewhat of a maybe, that maybe is more than 50%.
It's leaning towards yes if we
It's
did a
leaning towards yes.
no, don't you think?
It could be.
I think it's leaning towards yes, and we're going to say it's possible, but it may not totally match your time frame. You know?
Right, it might not be exactly within or this next month.
I think that they're getting more motivated to do it.
All right.
Still maybe. Yeah, still maybe, but maybe more positive. Keep hope alive and keep engaging. You know, keep engaging with Abdul and try to, you know, say you're looking forward to this. Looking forward to me, you know, getting together with them.
Right. I think that's what we're saying, is that we think it is very likely, you know, more than maybe, but that it may not be exactly 1 month.
Yeah, it might be a little later.
So, you know,
but it may not be.
We see you here often enough. You can ask again in a week or two if we think it's going to happen, or whenever, you know.
And I think that time we'll do a definitive yes, no. But really, sometimes even when we do those, it'll say maybe yes, maybe no.
Right.
So I think the cards are still waffling a little bit. But, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles there, Zareen, there seems to be positive forward movement. It may be slow, so you got to be patient. But it seems like there might be positive forward movement.
And I think that's the kicker, is that it seems like it's not going to happen in very quick time, but we're not sure that it won't be in about a month. Good luck.
Good luck with that. All right.
All right, so we are in Angel Rivera. And I believe Angel wanted the typical Oracle card. Let's see if I can find that.
Yep, single oracle card, what Spirit has for the week ahead. Got it.
All right.
I got it. All right.
You're welcome, Serene.
And I will get the oracle cards. I just grabbed a tarot. I don't know why. Just my hands were on it. It's the next deck I want to use when I read with the tarot. All right, from this...
Earlier today, Banshee's Material Matters was on. It's a pre-recorded show, but we do it as a premiere so we can assemble the Tarot Tribe in our chat room. And we chat about anything. Today we were chatting about coffee a lot and Italian espresso coffee. So
Yes.
that was kind of fun. But we'll also get little insights into Banshee's reading. So that's anytime you wish at our YouTube channel. And it's good for a whole week. So do check that out.
Definitely had some good viewership today again.
Yeah, we
Thanks
did.
everybody for your support. All right, I am working with the Liminal Forest by M.J. Cullinane. Just had that one handy.
Oh, did you do the fortune?
Oh, I did not. Yeah, we're going to do one. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I'm just going to cut the cards and leave them. How can I forget? All right. Well, silly me. My idea, and then I forget about it. All right. Mr. O, pick one out of here.
Shazam, Angel, sexuality.
What?
Do you want me to read it?
Well, is it X-rated? Read it.
Existing relationships could find a new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family. Life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy.
Oh, there's a lot there. Well,
Ooh la la! I like it. Thanks, Angel.
hot times coming up towards Valentine's Day here. All right, so I've cut them and pulled them back together only to give you compass.
A compass. Oh, should I make an innuendo? No, I won't.
Our potential unfolds when we surround ourselves with individuals who act not as destinations, but as compasses. A compass keeps you on track, moving in your intended direction, and lets you know when you are straying off course. These are the people who, through their wisdom, patience, and understanding, guide you subtly yet profoundly. They don't dictate your destination or map out every journey step. Instead, they provide gentle nudges, aligning you with your true north. Their presence is like a beacon in the fog, never overbearing, always reassuring. By embodying the qualities of a true mentor, they ensure that you remain steadfast in your pursuit, even when the path becomes obscured by the inevitable challenges life throws your way. Such compasses in our lives do more than just guide. They inspire and motivate through their actions and resilience. Observing them tackle their journeys with integrity and grace provides a template for us to emulate. They share their insights not by preaching, but through doing. This subtle mentorship is invaluable, for it teaches us to dream and act with purpose and passion, with who serves as a compass for you. And I'll just turn that around and say, who do you serve as a compass for as well? I'll get into this in a minute. Let's see what Mr. O has.
So, yeah, that is lovely, Jackie. Okay, so I'm not sure about this one because I sort of am more used to seeing them the other way around. But it's the whip with the coffin being the effector card.
Oh, well.
Does it change the meaning much?
I don't know what this could mean, because in relation to the card itself, the coffin indicates, of course, endings, and I think it means that it will happen quickly, whatever it is. Something comes to an end this week, perhaps at work, that may or may not be related to that compass card. But maybe it is. Maybe something big happens and, the library has to accommodate some major changes, or the university does. We know there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on right now in the government, so you never know what could come down that could affect and impact things. So, you may be having to find your compass to navigate through that. And but I feel here with the way they talked about compass, is so what we do as librarians. We try to guide others, but not tell them what way they have to go, but to show them the information they need to guide them so they can find the right path to take. And so also symbiotically, often our patrons give that back to us too. Their questions and their needs and how we respond to them. We're guided by that. We're guided by what we get from them as well, our clients. So, I think that's kind of how your week is going to go. It's going to be a very symbiotic kind of thing going on here.
Well, we're in an era where a lot of times people feel like they know what they know and they don't need to be oriented towards something. Another thing about compasses is the orienteering. But maybe this week also represents the idea that we are ending fast deliberations or fast ways of deciding things, and maybe we are going with the idea of the compass, just seeing where things really orient us rather than making snap decisions.
Yeah. And, it's about, right, I like all of this. I like that card. And I just loved her interpretation. It's like I said, she takes these symbols and she takes them in unexpected paths, and you could definitely see that that is an interesting take on a compass. And I just love it. I just love this deck.
Good luck, Angel.
Good luck with that.
Don't forget that fortune.
I know. And we are on, since I've been lax, Kara is up. Kara's definitely going to get a fortune.
Kara, do you want me to use my Tarot of the Northern Shadows? I brought it today. It's the Norse-themed kind of tarot.
Any love in the cards for me? Having recurring dreams about someone.
All right. Sure. Thank you. I like using it for you because, of course, you usually ask questions about Odin and the Norse gods, and this deck has plenty. It's a pretty deck. I like it. Did you give me this deck? I don't remember. Or did you say maybe I want to buy it?
I think we both have that deck. I just haven't
Oh, you
brought
have
mine
one
out in
too.
a
Very
long time.
good.
I think I do.
Alrighty, so the Tarot
Thinking about some of my old decks.
of the Northern Shadows. And any love in the cards, having reoccurring dreams about someone. Well, okay then. And our first card is the Empress upright. Talk about an ooh la la.
Oh, we didn't do the fortune, did we?
Oh, well, go ahead and do it.
Kara, see? I distracted
I'm so
myself.
excited about this recurring characters in your dreams or whatever.
Boy, if a love card comes up in this. My turn. Well, it's a repeat. It's signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear.
Signs. Everywhere a sign.
You're not going to sing it? Sign, sign.
I don't know all the words to
everywhere
that.
Sign.
Blocking up the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign?
So what is that card again? I'm sorry.
The Empress upright.
All right, the Empress upright. Well,
The Ace of Swords reversed. And the upright Three of Cups.
he's a philanderer. No.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's a bad boy for sure. The Ace of Swords.
Is that the Ace of Swords upright, you said?
Yeah, it's the Ace of... No, that's reversed.
So it's the Ace of Swords reversed. What's
That's why I
upright
said
there?
a bad boy. Well, we have the Empress and
That's
the Three
it.
of Cups.
Well, the Empress and the Three of Cups are interesting to me, Kara. Something fertile ground may be had for love to come into your life through friends, through connections with others, that Three of Cups there. So if anything is going to happen, it may come through others around you right now.
I like that, yeah.
The Ace of Swords reversed maybe indicates that, well...
You might make connections, but maybe they won't really actualize for a little while yet, you know?
Yeah, there may be some delays or some confusion regarding this. I don't know what that could be. The Ace of Swords can be about...
Waiting for spring.
It could be delays, but it also could be an empty victory, like, oh, I'm not interested in this guy that has come my way.
I could see that. that maybe, there's some attempt that somebody wants to match make you, in your friend circle or a group of people, and it's not a mystery date, it's a mystery dud. Or it could be, but then there's the stork.
Boy, doesn't that stork go right along with the Empress?
Here to tell me that I'm wrong. Because it's the key.
Well, the key is, there could be something new, but the key is there could be something new. But I think you're going to have to engage with others and connect with others in order to make this happen. Right?
I like the key being sort of in its own way another version of the sword, he who rules by the sword or that kind of thing. But I get the feeling like
about that.
This is a work in progress. This may not happen right away. That the key is in starting something new here. And that kind of goes with the Empress, like Banshee says. So it's really like maybe understanding the social situations that will give you this possibility. Where are you going to run into this person if it's somebody you already know? Or, where is the most likely place that something, can start to grow? You sort of want to grow, like the Empress in an organic way.
Yeah, I like that. Very nice.
Alrighty.
Well, that's what we have for you. So anything, it is possible. I don't know. The dream might be just saying it's time for you to connect, with others. All right.
All right.
You are welcome.
You're welcome.
Marita is up, and Marita left a question.
I think we should close the list.
Not that long ago. Hold on a minute. Let me get the question.
Okay.
How 2025 will be for me in career, job, finance. So career, job, finance. Well, career and job, could we put that together? And finance, and then do 2 and 2? Career, job, finance?
Yeah,
okay.
We can do that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me... Okay, per Mr. O, I have posted it, and I will pin it. And
all right, so
everybody who's on the list now will get a reading.
We'll get their reading. Yes.
I can't seem to pin it. Wait, there it is. Okay. And let's do a fortune. Oh, hi, Marita. You are here. Good.
Yes, you're up.
So we're going to do career, job, 2 cards for that, and then 2 cards for your finances in 2025, and a Lenormand for each of those, and we'll see what we get.
You're welcome. And it looks like sunlight from the afternoon is coming into the stage area, so my cards are going to glare a little bit, but we'll try to work with it.
Good day, sunshine. Here you go.
Sunshine on my shoulder.
Makes you look fuzzy.
Sappy. Okay, assert yourself, Marita, is the message. There it is. Go for what you want. The time is right for soulmate connections. Birth of a child is also likely.
Ooh, what? Well, it doesn't have to be your child now. But assert yourself in a situation, if, whatever the case may be. If you're trying to stand up for yourself, if you're trying to get a raise or more money, a better job, it's time to stand up above the rest. That card, in a way, reminds me of the 7 of Wands in the tarot. All right, so remember 2 and 2.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Sunny.
Uh-oh. Thanks for the heads up. I got to move a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay. 2 and 2. Okay, so career and job. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Well, we have the King of Wands reversed. We have the Eight of Cups reversed.
Hello, baby.
I think what this might, remember we just had the card for you, the Fortune. I haven't been tying any of those into the readings, Marita, but it's interesting that you had assert yourself, because I feel here with the King of Wands reversed and what is the other card again? Oh, the Eight of Cups reversed. It seems as though you may not be willing to reach beyond right now where you're at. It's almost as if you don't want to move forward, or you're feeling like you can't move forward in your career in 2025 or in your job. You feel, and maybe, just maybe you're comfortable where you're at. So maybe because changing financial or business conditions where you're at, where in your world may dictate to you that you're safer and better off staying where you are.
I don't know if you are looking for a specific job, something that you feel you really are qualified for, or if you're looking just for a general range of jobs. The King of Wands reverse may suggest that you're not feeling as confident of yourself, or not as brave in trying for this job, if it may be something that you feel you're not really ready for, but you want it. And maybe that's the Eight of Cups too. Maybe the Eight of Cups is saying stay where your skill levels or other things are working out better, that maybe you can't at this time aspire to something that's a little bit higher scale. And some of that could just be the reality of the job market, that people that are hiring are looking for the most skilled or the most loyal that they can determine kind of workers for them in your profession. Right. So some of that, does maybe get affected by the fact that some professions don't always have lots of openings or have rarefied openings. And so some of this may be your need to be more assertive. King of Wands saying, check your confidence or your bravery levels. Check maybe how secure you feel yourself in a charismatic way. What are the small ways that you can use charisma that you may have? So
you need to shine and stand out. I feel here in your career, you're saying...
yes, Sean, we're keeping you on the list.
When you'll get a job that you want is when you can really show you rise above the rest. You're willing to step maybe and take on higher challenges and responsibilities. You really have to emphasize that, I feel. Okay, if that's what you're, kind of asking about in 2025, that's the only way you're going to succeed, is to assert yourself and show that you're willing to rise up.
So these are the Lenormands associated with that. The first one is the fish.
That's nice.
And that's pretty nice. And then the second one is the fox. And the fox can speak to business career kind of concerns, and it's influencing the fish, which is about abundance and success.
I feel like you could find a job in 2025. You may find, sometimes that's talking about money and wealth and abundance, because that's what that card is about. So I could say you could find a job that will pay you well, that you will do well at. Or I could say this. I have a feeling here, since we're wondering about when you'll find a job or career, that there are going to be a lot more options opening up for you in the year ahead.
Yeah,
you just have to be bold and go for them. And then show them that you're willing to, that you have what it takes to do what they expect of you. You're really going to have to try to shine. And as Mr. O said, show your charisma, show your determination, and it will help. Because if you don't, that's where it'll fail. That's where that King of Wands reversed is. So I wish you luck. That looks pretty positive. Now let's look at finances, though, shall we? All right. Well, you got the Ace of Wands reversed here. But then you've got the Nine of Pentacles upright.
Wait, what area is this?
That's finances.
Okay.
For 2025.
I see. Okay. And that one is the 3, no, the 8. Okay. Do you want mine yet?
That's a 9, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. It's so tiny.
It's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
The garden thing. Well, the Nine of Pentacles is positive. It's saying that maybe you will find something that you will be comfortable with. But there's that Ace. I think that it may take some time for you to still find that. You're going to have a lot of options to choose from career-wise. So as far as your finances go, you will find something that will make you feel pretty comfortable, but it may take some time for you to get there. And I think right now it's saying your finances, you will be okay. You will be okay, but if you're expecting something to happen or develop sooner than later, I have a feeling some of this is going to happen a little bit later in the year. It may be like maybe in summer.
That's my feeling too. I feel the Ace of Wands clearly talks about, networking, enterprise, kind of growth kind of things, but there's a delay there. But yet the Nine of Pentacles sort of says that later or after this, there still is a sense of comfort and security, like things did work out, they just had to get through that delay period. So I'm going to look at the Lenormand that's associated with this reading, and we have the Key and the Rider.
So
and the Rider is movement.
This. So you can move into better financial space. Yeah. And I think it obviously is tied into getting the job you want, right? And so I feel here you need to move on this. It looks as though there could be a lot of opportunities for you to try to go for. Go for as many as you can, to try to get your foot in that door. Go for the ones that get you a foot in the door. And remember, you can find a job, get the experience you need, and to move on to something better later. But the bottom line is you really do have to look at all the opportunities you have in that one sector, career, job, and keep applying, keep moving on it, because the more you can move towards, your career security, the more likely you will be that Nine of Pentacles. So you will have achieved financial security, what you've desired. Because that Nine of Pentacles speaks about enjoying the fruits of our labor. In order to enjoy the fruits of your labor, you have to have a job. And so I think you will. I think you will in 2025.
It does look really good. So I think the outlook is good for you.
So good luck with that.
You're welcome.
And we are on Preeti. You're welcome, Marita.
Good to see you again.
Hi, Preeti.
Hey, Preeti. It's your turn. And what will I use? I will use Incubus.
All right, Sonny. Why did you move this way? This is my shuffle space. And my computer space. I gotta update lists and stuff.
This deck shuffles like butter.
Sunny just is gonna be sunny. What can I say? Hi. My goodness.
And what was Preeti's question? I wasn't even thinking of
again.
it. I might have
You're
to
distracting me. All right.
General.
Oh, we've got... Uh-oh. This is for Preeti, right? The Sun Man has laid out. You got it. It's burnout. Uh-oh, Preeti. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and healthcare professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So in other words, you're going to be carrying a bit of a heavy load, and don't neglect your own health and well-being. All it's saying is, hey, take time for yourself. If you need a checkup or you need a dental cleaning or whatever it is, do some preventative stuff. Go and get the care you need. Take time for yourself, as well as doing all the hard work that you may be doing for yourself, your job, or for others.
I like it. Don't burn out. All right, so we have a general reading for you, Preeti, and here are 3 cards. The first card is the Empress reversed. The next card is the 3 of Cups. We had these not exactly like that in a different reading with different cards, different deck, but not this card. The final card is the Hanged Man reverse. So 3 of Cups upright, Empress, and Hanged Man reversed.
Empress and Hanged Man reversed, and this is a general.
So it almost...
Go ahead.
Thank you, Jasmina. It almost presents us the idea that there is some sort of stagnation, or that there's some sort of like a slowdown in your ability to be productive or creative. There just may be, something going on, your temperament is just not suited for that. But there's also something going on maybe in a more festive area where maybe you are aware that friends or people you're close to are celebrating happiness. They might be celebrating a wedding or a sense of, somebody having a special occasion, something like that. And maybe this will bring you out of that sense of inertia or whatever that's going on there. It's the Hanged Man reverse, and maybe this call to move into something that has more of a festive connotation or sort of shares a happy time that you might want to be part of.
Somebody a little needy here today. Well, look at Preeti. I see a picture here. I feel that maybe the Empress reversed is saying, maybe you've neglected yourself lately by not getting out more with other people, by not celebrating life and getting out more with other people. This is a time maybe to put some of your concerns aside, maybe all the work that you're doing. Remember, I had the burnout card, right? We have the burnout card. So maybe it's time to just put your work life aside a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of time off to celebrate life and enjoy camaraderie with friends or family. I think with the Hanged Man reversed here, it's almost saying the same thing. It's time to come off of that tree you're on, where you maybe are distancing yourself from others, and come back down. People are waiting for you. People are waiting there for you. So I think here, sometimes we focus on one aspect of our life more than another. And this is saying, try to bring it back in a little bit of balance here. Take some time to enjoy life, enjoy things, enjoy the company of others.
All right.
Oh, Lenormand.
Oh, right. Of course. For a minute, I was looking like...
And look at this, and I didn't even look at them. Look at my first
Sorry,
card.
Preeti. Okay, so the dog...
Oh my gosh.
Friends,
I did
loyalty,
not look
goes
at
with
these.
And the house,
I
which
just
also,
talked
in a
about
way...
getting together with friends,
Yeah.
spending more time with family, and there's the home, and there's the dog, and
It
the
seems
dog
like
is
it's
about
the
good
remedy
friends.
for the burnout.
Yeah, it seems
know?
like you need people. You need the company of friends or family right now. So take this doctor's orders, Dr. Banshee here, and do that. Good luck with that.
Love you on the show.
And no, I can't give medical advice. I'm just teasing. I am not qualified. But anyway, good luck with that.
Sonny, you're messing up all the cards. Look
And
what
Naya
you're doing.
is up. I know. Oh, see. I have
He
moved
is
my
messing
stuff
up all
out
my
of the way.
cards.
Sonny, here comes Rammy.
All right, so Naya is up. Hi, Naya. And I'm pretty sure you left us a question. Just going to scroll back for it. There it is. No, that's Aisha's. Naya's question, what is the next reaction of Kay towards me? Will she do black magic to me? We work together.
Oh, yeah, I remember this situation. Okay.
Yeah, I think you have mentioned this before.
Let's,
It's funny, we had a similar reading earlier today.
I'm going to be... Okay. Using my Tarot of Hearts. Tarot of Hearts. Let's make sure I have them all. I do. And let's do that fortune. Right, Sonny? You. All right. So adorable. He really is very adorable right now. All right, the cat. You are too, but the cat.
Look at him.
I know.
Derp.
Derp.
Wisdom for Naya.
Nice.
Naya, it says to focus on the past is to lose the future.
Ooh.
Heed advice from an older person, well, that's us, eh? Which will show you, which will allow you to move on.
Ooh. So, and this was about somebody's feelings, right?
Well, their question is, that was just your fortune thing. The question was whether or not Kay, who appears to be a coworker, or what their next reaction is, are they going to do some black magic?
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. Okay.
Yes. That's a pretty
Well,
serious
no, the fortune
thought.
was about wisdom, and I thought that was pretty poignant. I think it speaks for itself. Look at you. Listen to us old people. We got wisdom to share here with the tarot.
That wasn't a little bit gratuitous.
I'm being silly.
I know.
All right. Wow. Judgment reversed. First card. Knight of Wands upright. Ace of Pentacles reversed. See you later, Sonny.
Did you want me to start?
Sure.
Because judgment reversed almost sounds like what you describe about Kay in a way. Somebody that maybe doesn't understand the spiritual lessons of possibly doing this, bad vibrations or magic towards you. In the idea of what their next reaction is, it could just be saying that they intend to still be not really on the side of angels. We could put it mildly that way. The Knight of Wands says they really feel brave or confident about what they're doing. They feel entitled in a way that they're doing this, or that they will be doing more of this, because you're asking what their next reactions are. The Ace of Pentacles reversed maybe indicates that their overall goal is to slow you down or derail your success, possibly where you work at, because
that's what I was
it's the same place. Yeah. I'll let you take it over.
That's exactly what I was going to say. But, I don't know if they're specifically doing black. Magic. It's one of these things, again, we may have to do a yes, no. But let's just say this. They're... They want to exact kind of an eye for an eye sort of thing here with you. Like, for example, if you've reported them at work, if they've had issues with HR and stuff like that, they're looking for a way to make you look bad and be judged at critically or harshly. So I can sort of see what everything Mr. O said really stands,
But that's important too.
but I think that's important too. And the way I would interpret the Knight of Wands in this case is she's moving towards something. She's moving towards trying to undermine you, as he pointed out right at the end there, with something that will make you look bad at work. So unfortunately, I would say this to you. You kind of have to walk on eggshells right now. That's the way it looks to me, Naya. You're just going to have to be careful so that you don't give her anything that will, cause this to happen.
So this is interesting for me because I'm not exactly sure. I could tell better the other way maybe, but it's the ring and the bouquet.
What?
Yeah, I know. I'm not. Do you have a easy idea there? To me,
I don't think it relates to them.
Right,
And
it
what
may
we
not.
just
Maybe
saw
that's
here.
what's going on here. This may not be about Kay and what's going on.
I think ultimately, because when I looked at that judgment card too, I was thinking about this, Naya, and I'm thinking that this person is going to experience some bad karma because of their own actions too. And that's also, I think, why the judgment card is here. It's a part of it. So I almost think, you just have to keep finding the only way you can defeat this or
A
rise
better
ab-
way to defeat it.
rise above this is to find the joy. Find the joy. What is that card again?
The ring.
Commit yourself to finding the joy in what you do, in still bringing joy back into your work and into your life despite what she's trying to do, and to spread
I
joy
like
with
that.
others rather than fear, anxiety, or stress. Rise above this, because the only way I think you can attack something like this is to remain positive and to show people you're not the kind of person she's trying to make you out to be.
Right, and that's especially true if this is about displacing you in the work community you're in or undermining you in any way, which I sort of feel is a possibility there, their goal.
So I guess that's my advice, is to just, I'm not saying that you need to have your guard up, and of course if anything harmful happens, again, that you have to report them to HR or whatever, you do so. But the bottom line is you work there, and enjoy what you do and be friendly with others that are not aligned with this person, and show people that you are a professional. You are a professional and you love what you do. It's the only way you can defeat something like that. You can't play their game because they want to get under your skin. And the more they get under your skin, and you show that, they're going to do more of the same.
As far as the possibilities of actual magic or bad vibrations aimed at you, maybe when you wake up in the morning, if you are able to, look in the mirror and say a positive affirmation about yourself, or if it's later in the day, maybe say a prayer when you light a candle, preferably something like a white candle, and just ask for a spirit of protection to be around you, just as a safeguard. I think it also works to build your sense about yourself and your own energy level, because I think that's what the final two cards are talking about, Naya. I think they're saying commit yourself to feeling joy and feeling like you are giving gifts to yourself with your life,
Well, yeah, I don't know. Those just seem so out of the blue with the way this reading was going. That's what I think the advice is, but I feel here it's still going to be a little bit of a difficult road. This person still needs, some lessons. So I would just say, as more advice, set some boundaries, energetic boundaries around yourself. And then set the physical boundaries in that anything that goes against what's proper behavior in the workplace, report them. You know,
Document.
stand up for yourself, document it, but don't let it steal your joy. That's the best I can tell you
Good
right
luck,
now,
Naya.
Naya. I wish you luck with this situation.
Let us know how things go, and we'll be happy to hear about it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll want to hear about it. We won't be
Depending on
happy
what
if
we
it's
hear
not
about
good.
it. Oh,
Alrighty, so now we are on Shan.
hi, Shan.
And I know Shan left a question, but Shan said they were driving off, so we assured them that we are going to do it, of course. Let me see if I can find it. Are you on your soulmate journey? I remember that, yes.
Oh, okay.
Nice,
Are you
okay.
on your soulmate?
So,
journey?
soulmate question. I'm going to use my Karma Music Tarot.
Oh.
It's one of my oldest decks. I've had it since the late 70s.
It's a very strange deck.
It's a very great deck. I like it.
It's a very strange
It's
deck.
a kind of strange, yeah.
But I like it. I'm not saying I don't like it. It's unique. Oh, yes, I'm doing the fortune. I saw you.
Sorry about that. Had a momentary glitch there.
I like that message on there. I get it later than you, you know.
The quickest bathroom break on record. Are you on a soulmate journey?
All right, here is the fortune. Reflection.
Nice.
Friendships in your life may come to an end, but others could blossom and become stronger. And maybe it's one or the other here. Friendships, you know, they may come to an end, or it's possible you're going through a period of time right now where some friendships will become stronger.
All right, so are you on a soulmate journey? Card 1, the Grandmaster. That's the Hierophant in most decks. Could be. Am I doing yours? 1, 2, 3?
No.
Okay. Card 2, Judgment, upright. Card 3, Three of Cups. So
Upright?
tell me, Shan, have you met somebody, or do you feel like you are upright?
Okay.
That you are connected to somebody recently? I wonder if that's happening, or if you perceive it's happening. The Hierophant or the Grandmaster sometimes is possibly talking about institutions like marriage, or maybe where there is a sense of a tradition that is being observed or enacted. Judgment itself may sound like, a spiritual uplifting, a time of communion with the soul, or with two souls perhaps. And then the Three of Cups talks about happy occasions where maybe people share happiness over loved ones. It does imply at times weddings or celebrations of life for people.
Well, this is a real interesting reading, I think, and pretty positive.
Yeah.
Overall, I would say here the Grandmaster is absolutely what Mr. O said. You could be on a journey that could bring it talks about legal bonds like marriage, but it doesn't have to be that. I think it could be a structured, formal type of a relationship with someone. And I think here with Judgment reversed, I think it's saying things are starting to stir and reawaken within you. Whether you're realizing that something is coming, or you want to open your heart now to the possibilities. And I feel here that's what judgment may be about. And the Three of Cups, again, like it came up in another reading, I get the feeling here that this could come through social engagement. Again, getting together with others, connecting with others. There's something here that could get off the ground if you start socializing more and connecting with others. Yes, I think you could be on a soulmate journey. And also, when you see judgment here, I can't rule out the fact that this soulmate is definitely that it may be somebody that you shared a karmic past life with. Bam, I went there.
So what do you got?
Well,
Rider. Oh, looks like you're having a baby too, Shan. No, it's a stork though.
well, some new beginning is coming your way. Maybe you're feeling this. I sense some new beginning or some deepening of something, if something's already existing, is coming your way. You are moving towards that. So that definitely sounds to me like, yes, you are on a soulmate's journey.
I'm going to go a little bit different because sometimes I feel the second card is influencing the first one. And so I'm wondering if a new beginning
Is moving towards you.
is moving you somewhere. But a new beginning could be moving towards you. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
Sure.
that could be the way
it's
that
just
goes
semantics, sure.
Semantics.
So I like it. I
Good
hope you do
reading.
too.
I like that.
Good luck, Shan. And we are on Jasmina now, right?
Yep.
Yes.
We made it.
And Jasmina has left their question. Thank you so much. Yes, it would be nice to find a better job.
Will I stay or find a new one that's better for me? Do we want to do 2 and 2 on that?
Okay.
Stay or find a job that's better, and we'll see what
Yeah,
they
we'll do the
look
2
like.
and 2, the idea there. Don't forget the fortune.
And we will do a fortune right now before I grab my deck.
Come on. Come on.
Is he back? Are you sure you want to encourage him to come back?
Well, when he's pregnantly paused there, I feel like get it over with.
I see. Well, you know what? I better
don't jump up when I'm trying to shuffle the
move
cards.
my drink then. Hi, Sonny. Hi there.
Hey, you. Hello. How are you? Are you my sonny? Are you my boy? Hello. Aw.
Okay, let's see what the fortune cards have for you now.
That's a good boy.
Well, it's future. It says you may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. So if you're planning a trip, whether it is overseas or not, it should be a lot of fun. So maybe it's also just a call in the future to consider taking one. Okay.
The future's always coming. It never gets here because when it does, it's today.
I'm going to go back to using my floating worlds.
Already, and I'm going to use the Lenormand for Jasmina's reading.
And
so I'll be doing 2 and 2 as well.
yes. Okay. Well, you got the Ten of Cups reversed for will you stay at your current job and know about things about your current job. And you've got the World reversed. That's a real interesting reading to me.
This is almost like too easy to say Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe you won't be staying there. It doesn't seem like it's fulfilling enough to you. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it almost feels like maybe there's something that feels either unhappy or incomplete there. And with the oh shoot.
The world.
Yeah, with the world reversed again, I feel that way. This sense that there's something more for you. You feel like there's something more that could complete you.
So interestingly enough, in Lenormand, it's the woman, which could be a significator for yourself, Jasmina. But the other card is the crossroads. And so it's almost like reminding us about what Banshee said in the future fortune card, or the idea that maybe what you're saying there, that you do feel you need to move somewhere.
Well, she says she needs a trip.
Take a direction. Well, it could be larger than that.
What I'm looking at with the crossroads card is just saying to you, I can see that this has been really on your mind, your present job, and whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to go.
Yeah.
The crossroads is about making a decision, or maybe just in that process of trying to think of what it is, what direction you really should go in. So I really don't see much more than that in the Lenormand. I see you thinking about it. But I feel here there's clearly this desire to maybe go for something else, or to aspire to something that's more fulfilling or would make you happier.
Right, Jasmina. Those tarot cards really do play the picture that you're happier, you want to perhaps move on.
But let's look at the prospects for going for another job at this time. Okay, you have the Four of Swords reversed. That's interesting. But then you have Judgment upright. Oh, reversed. Sorry.
All right. So
Now,
do you want to start on that?
I'm going to start on that. I'm not sure I'm going to finish on that, but I want to look at that Four of Swords for a minute because it's reversed, and what it's saying to me is you should be putting it's literally saying you should be putting your energy in looking for another job. Mm-hmm. That's what it says. You have a lot of energy and motivation to put into this right now.
And I agree with that, and I think it's true because you realize, where you're at now doesn't have potentials for you. You feel like maybe you should try to see yourself being, judged or detailed somewhere else, maybe.
Right. Don't be afraid of, rejection. Don't be afraid of, what you have to go through in the job process, going through all the interviews and stuff, and what people may think of you or not. I think it's time to put your energy there. That's what this is saying.
So the Lenormand suggests that it's still not going to be a piece of cake. You have the clover, but influencing the clover is the mice.
Oh.
What do you got?
Well, he would be right if the clover wasn't there.
Okay.
Because the mice is there to say any little stress or worries or anxiety or fear you may have about going this route, don't worry about it. Luck is on your side. It's almost as if this is saying your fate and your destiny will be luckier somewhere else, will be better somewhere else. The clover is a card of luck, and the mice is a card of temporary stresses, anxieties, or problems, challenges. They're small. And if you combine it with the clover card, they're almost non-existent. They're really nothing to worry about.
I think that Judgment Reverse could be an indicator towards that. It could be saying, too, that in this search, be aware that, you may be fooled by some things or feel that there is more potential. So discern as carefully as possible when you're looking at job choices or situations that you're interested in. Because one is clearly for you, but it looks really like you have more potentials looking elsewhere than staying as far as personal happiness or goals.
And I would just say keep looking out what's out there. I mean, before I decided to move from one of my jobs, I'm not going to get into detail, but before I did, I really started looking at the market. And I really started looking at what was out there and what I would be wanting to do. I mean, in my profession, in my career, because there are different options I could have taken. And and really start that process. At least start looking. Oh, what salary are they offering? Oh, this looks, oh, what are the job responsibilities? Oh, I could grow into this position. Start doing that and start applying. Just start applying. Even if you're still employed, there's nothing stopping you from looking for other work, right? And so you should do it. And you don't have to say yes if it's not right for you. You can say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to stay where I'm at right now till you find something better. Do it. I think it'll do a lot to challenge you and will boost your ego. Even if you get rejections, going out there and putting yourself out there, it just makes you feel more self-empowered. So good luck with that.
So good luck. That's what we have for you. And yes, Aisha, we did not forget you. We are happily doing your reading now.
Yep.
Thanks for reprinting it for us so we don't have to scroll for it. So you're asking, Zaid Mahbub, is he loyal and honest for me? Is Fatima Ahmad lying about his character, that he flirts and talks to a lot of women? Well, just because he doesn't necessarily mean he's disloyal. Some people just like to be flirty. But of course, there is a difference between truly flirtatious behavior that's looking for, possible romantic opportunities. So I have to admit that. I consider myself a little bit personable, and that some people may say, oh, I'm flirting with them too in a personable way. But I get it, what you're saying there. Good for you, Jasmina. Keep us in touch.
All right. Good luck with that.
Alrighty, so is this your deck or mine?
I just used my deck, so...
Alrighty. So what deck do I want to use? I will use this
I will get
one.
my fortune ready.
Go ahead. Maybe I'll grab another one. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm going to use what I already used. You're welcome. Aisha, I'm going to use the Barbieri Tarot for your reading. And thank you for waiting for all this time. We appreciate your patience.
I'll just pull this for expediency. Oh, I like that. But let me... Okay, this is just a general fortune for you. It's about opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. It could be an offer for anything. It could be an offer of marriage. It could be an offer for a job. It could be some new opportunity that comes your way, whether it's even school or studies.
So this doesn't necessarily relate to the question about Zaid.
And I'm going to put these cards away since we're done. That was fun, though, for Chinese
All right, Libra, I
New Year.
hope you enjoyed it. All right, so Aisha,
You're welcome,
here's the
Libra.
cards.
Go ahead.
18 is the sun.
Yes.
So it's the sun.
Wait a minute. 18 is the moon. It's the moon.
Okay.
Because it translates down to 9. I know that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I should know this, right?
You should.
I know. The next card is the 9 of Wands. It's upright.
Okay.
Both these cards are upright.
Oh, okay.
And the final card is reversed. It's the 5 of Pentacles reversed. So I may have to consider that maybe there is something going on with Zaid.
I think there's things you need to know.
Right, the moon says that.
The moon is like, there's a lot of uncertainty here. It's pretty clear from what you're saying. And the moon is saying, you need to really ferret out the truth of the matter. It is possible maybe that Zaid, not Zaid.
It is Zaid.
Well, but I want to talk about the other part of this. But it is, or I'll talk about Zaid first. It is possible that Zaid may be doing exactly what Fatima is saying, but is Fatima telling the truth, or does she have her own motivations here for telling you that? You have to get to the bottom of this. That's what the moon is saying. The moon is saying it's very unclear, and you need to ferret out what's going on.
there's an implication that there is something there to be known. Okay.
Yeah, one way or the other.
So the
But what is
second
it?
card, the Nine of Wands upright, says you probably have to be assertive about this to some degree. You have to go into this kind of with a level of confidence, not like you know the truth, but you are there to make sure you can find out the truth or stand up for what you do understand the truth or nature of the situation to be.
The Nine of Wands is also about preparing to do battle in a way. So it's interesting to me. In other words, you have to stand up for your rights in this to know what's going on. You have to be able to ferret this out so you can make the right move. It's saying here, it's like you're ready. I almost feel like, too, you really know you're ready to get to the bottom of this. I almost feel like here you have to be ready to do what it takes to get to the bottom of this.
Now, a lot of what we were saying may have been more in perspective to you, although you asked the question in perspective to Zaid, is he the one being disloyal? But I feel like it wiggles back and forth either way to some degree.
I think it does. And
Maybe
we'll try to get to the bottom of that in a minute. But go
maybe
ahead.
not as much with the Five of Pentacles, because if it's from his perspective, then maybe this is saying he realizes he's on the outside of things and he may be trying to figure out how to get back inside, i.e. in your good graces. But if it's more from your perspective, maybe you're realizing you have to turn the corner on him or to bring him and or the situation into the light for full disclosure or discernment. So she has a motive. Okay, that's interesting.
What is that?
That's the Five of Cups reverse.
Oh, it's the Five of
or
Cups.
Pentacles.
I thought it was Pentacles.
Yes,
That's
it
right.
was.
Okay. When you said five, I thought Pentacles. Okay, this was about if Zaid's
Whether he's
Zaid is
disloyal.
being honest or not. And not necessarily about his feelings towards you. So I just want to say here that I don't think this card is saying somebody may be trying to isolate you. And I almost wonder if it's Fatima telling you the truth or not. If there is somebody else that you can rely on to find out if Zaid is being honest with you or not, that's what you might have to do. Because I think here you can't trust Fatima in this situation. I'm just feeling this kind of strongly. But Zaid might also be, I don't know what if he's trying to be trustworthy and true, despite what Fatima is saying.
Well, I'm wondering if the idea that
I'm going to look at this.
it's either Zaid or possibly Fatima who is hiding something. Maybe we need to determine if it's really Zaid or if it's her.
We may have to. Guess what's back?
So there's the crossroads again, the idea of being at the point of a decision. And the bear, which says you need to be strong for this.
Well, you need to be strong in getting the answers so you know what direction you need to move in. You're going to have to empower yourself to get to the bottom of this. The cards don't have an easy answer here. But I think what we're going to do, let me take a look at your question again. Let's ask if Zaid is being honest, loyal and honest. Let's do a quick yes, no. Yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to see with a yes, no. But it's going to be a quick one. We'll see what it says. Sunny, you're so adorable today. Yes, you are. You know you are.
I'll let you cut and pull. Is it a wand?
He may not be honest with you. He may not be. Because we got a sword, which means no. He's not being honest with you. And guess what? It's the Seven of Swords reversed.
It's the Seven of Swords reversed, which does
It
sort of
calls
feel
for
duplicitous.
honesty. It calls for honesty. And also the Seven of Swords talks about the truth coming out. So I have a feeling here, one thing I can tell you conclusively in this whole thing is that the truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come out, and I think you're going to make it happen. You're going to make it happen. You're either going to talk to the right person, or enough pressure is going to be applied on both sides that you're going to make this happen.
Aisha, I have a question, because you say your parents talked to him and that he gave his part reply. Do you mean partial reply, or do you mean pert reply? I'm not sure what you're referring to there.
My parents did speak to him about whole situation. He gave his part, his reply.
So I don't know what that means. Is that a partial reply?
Partial reply.
Or
maybe.
a pert reply? And a pert would be like a sort of quick and abrupt answer. Okay, I'll wait.
His reply.
I see. Okay, that's fine.
That's what it was.
Okay, well, I guess what we're saying is there is probably something that needs to be found out, and it does give us an indication that maybe he isn't exactly loyal.
He may be not completely honest here, but I have a feeling the truth is going to come out. You guys are going to have to, you really shouldn't act on anything until you are absolutely satisfied. And if you can't be satisfied, then I would say, don't move this forward, and unless you really are sure. Now,
well, maybe we can try this again some other time.
I think we may have to try it again.
Yeah, I think there's still more to find out.
Feel free to come back and we can try to look at this more carefully. I think next time, let's just...
We'll ask that next time.
Yeah, we can't do it today, but let's focus on, I think, who is it? The guy.
Zaid.
Zaid. Let's focus on Zaid specifically next time and see what comes up. These cards are very ominous. I really felt it was Fatima at first, and Fatima may still have something to gain.
Right, you indicate that.
Saying what you are saying, or what she's saying, but I'm not sure he's being completely honest with you or open or with your parents either here.
Well, we'd love to try this again with you.
So we'll have to check this out again, and hopefully the cards can be clearer. Sometimes the cards just leave it up like that and saying, you have to find out. There's something here that you need to know.
And you're welcome then. And we'll
so
see
good
you
luck
again.
With that.
So that was our show, and we went into a little bit of overtime here, about a half an hour, but we love helping everybody out that we can.
And we didn't even do that much readings today, but we love to spend time.
We
gave you the extra fortune reading, which took a little time.
Right, that took
Chinese
up some time.
New Year.
So here's the dealy-do. I took a peek at our subscriber levels, and we seem to have gone up to $7.99. So we're like one away from 800. And
wow.
Of course, we want to go and stay there. We don't want to keep slipping back and slipping forward. So we need like maybe awesome. 10 more to make sure we're not going to slip back below.
Yeah, 10 or 20 more, 50, maybe 100.
You made it to the end too.
Anyway, thanks everybody. Yes, you made it, Angel. Wow. So slow day at the office? Anyway, hope everybody has a really wonderful weekend. Hang tough against all the craziness going on in the world. Do what you got to do to stay safe and comfortable, and especially in this awful weather. Fortunately, we're warming up. Woohoo! So take care, everybody. Have a great week ahead. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.